when I graduated from school in 2008, I came back to Los Angeles. And I, at that point, still believed that I wanted to be a lawyer. And I really was, it was either going to be labor or immigrant rights, one, or immigration law, either of those. Luckily, I had a lot of great mentors and, folks that I really think of myself as sort of my political parents, like Victor Naro at the UCLA Labor Center. And at that time, there were two young attorneys that had just graduated from USC and had gotten Echoing Green seed fund, seed grant to start a new nonprofit organization that would provide direct legal services specifically to undocumented workers. And so they were trying to do it all, like case management and development and representing workers. So they needed someone, and they needed someone to help them with their case management. And eventually, because of my own skills, like I was able to help them with development and creating more comprehensive strategies with organizing campaigns. The Wage Justice Center became a very key partner to the Clean Car Wash campaign. Mm-hmm. And so also in 2008, the Clean Car Wash campaign Los Angeles had gone public about their organizing efforts to change the car wash industry in LA. And the Wage Justice Center became one of the legal partners of that campaign, and we started doing more comprehensive work, legal work around with car wash workers. That's how I entered into the labor movement. I mean, I had been and I had been part of organizing efforts with day laborers, with domestic workers, but in the traditional labor movement, into union organizing, this was sort of my way in a very different way. And after that, I came here to the AFL-CIO to run the Worker Center partnership programs nationally. And I think a lot of the way that I think of the work, it's completely informed by both what I saw growing up in the immigrant worker community and then my own experience in thinking about innovative campaigns to really push collective bargaining agreements for low-wage immigrant workers in sectors and industries that the traditional labor movement hasn't touched in a long time or ever. I think about that all the time because sometimes, it shocks me sometimes to when I sit on it and I think about the fact that I'm 28, that I'm responsible for leading this national program among partnerships between worker centers and unions that has a lot of potential but has a lot of challenges and a lot of different there's a lot of fragile things about it, and we have to be constantly being creative and bold, and at the same time very intentional and not skip steps. And when I sit on that, it's pretty overwhelming at times because I feel like we've been so socialized, and society makes it that it's not very hard for us to question ourselves and whether or not we're equipped for the job, and to constantly question ourselves if we have the skills to be successful or know what we're doing. Mm-hmm. And that is a social construct of both patriarchy, sexism, and in the way that race, gender, sexuality, all of it plays into who we are in this world.